Why do 70% of sushi lovers think making it at home is too hard? Time to change that. Making sushi at home can be a fun and rewarding experience, and it's not as difficult as you might think. With a few simple steps and the right ingredients, you can create delicious sushi rolls that will impress your friends and family. First things first, let's talk rice. Use short-grain sushi rice. This type of rice is essential because it has the right texture and stickiness needed for sushi. Long-grain rice won't work as well because it doesn't have the same sticky quality. Rinse it until the water runs clear, which usually takes about 3-4 rinses. This step is crucial because it removes excess starch from the rice, ensuring that it cooks evenly and has the perfect texture for sushi. Then cook it with a 1:1 ratio of rice to water. You can use a rice cooker for convenience, but if you don't have one, cooking it on the stove works just as well. Bring the water to a boil, then reduce the heat to low and cover the pot. Let it simmer for about 18-20 minutes, or until all the water is absorbed. Once cooked, mix in a blend of rice vinegar, sugar, and salt while it's still hot. This mixture gives the rice its distinctive flavor and helps it stick together. Use a wooden spoon to gently fold the seasoning into the rice, being careful not to mash the grains. Cool it completely. Spread the rice out in a wide, shallow bowl to help it cool faster. You can use a fan to speed up the process if you're in a hurry. The rice should be at room temperature before you start making your sushi rolls. Now, let's gather our ingredients. The beauty of making sushi at home is that you can customize it to your liking. You can use traditional ingredients or get creative with your own combinations. Grab some nori seaweed sheets, fresh veggies like avocado and cucumber, and any other vegetables you enjoy. You can also add ingredients like bell peppers, carrots, or even pickled radish for extra flavor and crunch. And your choice of protein. Popular options include tuna, salmon, shrimp, and crab. But you can also use cooked chicken, tofu, or even egg for a vegetarian option. Make sure your fish is sushi grade to ensure it's safe to eat raw. Make sure to use a sharp knife and a bamboo rolling mat, which will make the rolling process much easier. If you don't have a bamboo mat, you can use a clean kitchen towel or even just your hands. Or your hands if you don't have one. The key is to be gentle and patient, especially if you're new to sushi making. Time to assemble. This is where the fun begins. Lay out all your ingredients and get ready to roll. Lay your nori shiny side down. The rough side will help the rice stick better. With wet fingers, spread a thin layer of rice, making sure to cover the entire sheet except for a 1-inch border at the top. Wetting your fingers prevents the rice from sticking to your hands, leaving a 1-inch border at the top. This border will help seal the roll once it's rolled up. Arrange your fillings evenly across the center. Be careful not to overfill, as this can make rolling difficult. A good rule of thumb is to use about a 1/4 cup of fillings per roll. Roll it up tightly but gently. Use the bamboo mat to help you roll, applying even pressure as you go. If you're using your hands, be sure to roll slowly and carefully to keep everything in place. Seal the edge with a bit of water. This will help the nori stick together and keep the roll from falling apart. Cutting time. This is where a sharp knife really comes in handy. Wet your knife for clean slices. This prevents the rice from sticking to the blade and ensures smooth, even cuts. And cut your roll into 8 even pieces. Wipe the knife with a damp cloth between cuts to keep it clean. Serve your sushi with soy sauce, wasabi, and pickled ginger. These traditional accompaniments add extra flavor and spice to your sushi, maybe even some miso soup on the side. Miso soup is a classic Japanese dish that pairs perfectly with sushi. It's made from fermented soybean paste and is both nutritious and delicious. Congratulations, you made sushi at home. Making sushi is a skill that improves with practice, so don't be discouraged if your first few rolls aren't perfect. Practice makes perfect, so keep rolling and see what delicious combinations you can create. Experiment with different ingredients and techniques to find your favorite sushi recipes. Don't forget to subscribe for more tasty tutorials. Happy sushi making! We hope you enjoyed this guide and feel inspired to make your own sushi at home. Remember, the key to great sushi is fresh ingredients and a little bit of patience. Enjoy your homemade sushi and happy rolling!